Nice to meet ya. 10 pints was just the warm-up.
Make sure I charge my Garmin, make sure I've charged my lights. Make sure we get those bars in 10 miles and I'll be more than starving. Nothing compares to the thrill, under-prepared for the hills. I used to get wheels on air, now I put air in my wheels. Change that tune, train and cruise, chains been lewd, pace and move. Strava stats give man a heart attack, but then my pace improves. Bars and cadence are strong, now my legs up, my cadence are long. It's about time we do this, it's the cycling tattooist.
What is up, guys? If you're new here, my name's Thomas Martinez and welcome to the channel, and if you're a regular, then welcome back. So you join me in a very gloomy Sydney in Australia. I was promised good weather when I booked this trip to come here, but it's pretty horrendous, but I'm not going to complain. Currently I'm heading towards Centennial Park, a very famous cycling hotspot. I was actually there already last night for the famous chop, and it was pretty wild. But today we're going to get out and explore, and I'm going to be meeting up with two Sydney legends. How you doing, mate?
Nice to meet ya.
How you doing, mate?
Oh,
Caught you puffed out.
what a way to meet, wearing brown shorts doing VO2.
Are you one of the people from Sydney that hates on Melbourne a little bit?
No.
I always find that, like, with people from Sydney, they tend to like hate on Melbourne and vice versa.
I think Melbourne people hate Sydney more than Sydney hate Melbourne.
Yeah.
We're pretty arrogant. We're pretty much like, yeah, good luck, Melbourne. Like, I've spent quite a good bit of time in Adelaide riding.
Yeah.
Just because it's the best city to ride in.
Yeah, I have heard that.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
And like Melbourne's fine, but yeah.
Yeah. It's no Sydney, right?
He's so strong right now.
Hey, Jesse.
Oh.
He won a race, didn't he, recently?
Yeah,
or?
first time.
Yeah. Go on, Jesse.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Chris is just picking you up, saying how fit you are.
Came back from Europe. He was fat, slow, sweating, just sitting on my wheel. It lasted for about 4 weeks.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, Chris and Jesse are part of Nero Racing. What's the name of your show thing you do?
We're just calling it the Nero Show.
The Nero Show, yeah? That's kind of new, right? How many have you done now?
7.
Oh, yeah?
As of yesterday.
Yeah, awesome. I think there needs to be more stuff like that, really, doesn't it? Like, and especially your approach to it, you know, like being so honest.
The theory, honestly, mate, is exactly this. It's the chat you have, like, when you're out riding with your mates.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it doesn't seem to exist on the platform because, I don't know, everyone seems to have a little bit of a vested interest.
Yeah, yeah.
But also, it's kind of like, it can be pretty intimidating just saying whatever you want on the channel.
Yeah,
and see what happens.
Yeah. Oh God. They're trying to kill me off. I'm going for the breakaway. I'm trying to egg Jesse on.
So I kind of wonder, like, what was it for you that was the no, I love this. I'm gonna potentially change my life.
Yeah, I think, do you know what? That's it, you've hit the nail on the head. Like, for me, it was a complete life change, you know? Like, before cycling, I was a bit of a party boy.
Yep.
And just used to, you know, every weekend I would be out, you know, ruining myself.
10 pints was just the warm-up.
Oh, that's it, exactly. Yeah. And I don't regret it, but you know, that was then.
Yeah.
I don't know, just after starting cycling, I just felt so good. Like,
Yeah.
I felt like a completely new person, and I loved it. And then the thought of going back to being that guy that, you know, wasted his weekends hungover, and I just thought, you know what, I need to stick with this because it's the best I've ever felt.
Yeah, it is a total life shift, I find. Like, people always sort of ask, oh, what does your family think of all the cycling you do? I'm like, well, this is our life. Like,
yeah.
Riding is my social life.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Being on the piss is not, you know?
And I mean, I've spoke about this quite a lot in the past, but it's so good for mental health.
Yeah.
Back in the day, like, I struggled at times, you know, and booze really doesn't help. Cycling really does.
Mate, I not long after we left Ireland, one of my best friends killed himself. And I often think to myself, imagine if that guy was into cycling. It never would have happened.
Yeah.
Because he was that. He was like 10 pints and then we're on the Jaeger bombs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was me.
Like, I struggle to talk about that on the channel because it comes across as very preachy.
No, I don't think so. I think there's a lot of people out there that need to hear it, and you know, I've actually had. I don't really talk about it a lot, but when I do, I always have people reach out to me, and they'll say, oh, you know, I'm coming up to 2 years sober now, and like a lot of people have reached out and be like, oh, that's amazing, like, you know, I want to do the same, and
if you've reached one person, that's a win. You know?
Exactly, man. Yeah.
Oh, yes, there we go. Now we got it. Morning. Welcome to the Cycling Tattooist. Big changes recently. I've cleaned up my act. I've decided to start running brown bib shorts. I'm sorry subscribers. In other news, I've lost a lot of skills. I used to have quite a few talents. I don't have that anymore. And I'm staying in Australia. Peace. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe.
Back in Centennial Park, the home of the cyclist. If you guys had to guess, how many laps do you reckon you've done at this place?
So in 20, I worked it out.
Oh, yeah?
It was 2017.
Yeah.
I averaged 5 laps a day across the year.
Oh my god. That's a lot of laps there.
Because I'd come in here and do it like a training session.
Yeah. Then
do the chop.
Yeah.
So 4 or 5 rides a week.
Yeah.
Easily clock up.
Oh man.
No, hey, you're gonna ruin mine. Fuck it off. Get your own video. Wait, tattooist.
Yo.
Bet you can't hit 1200 watts.
Oh, you can.
I just got roped into doing a full gas sprint. And with the peer pressure, I managed to knock out 1300 watt sprint. That's the most I've hit in a while, to be honest. So pretty happy with that.
How many?
1304.
Oh, easy, does it?
Nailed it. Come on, that's your turn, mate. you've got to beat mine. That's what we've got to do. You got to try and do it above 1304.
On this?
Yeah.
You got to do this shit.
Jesse's gonna try and beat my max sprint. I reckon he's got it.
All right.
Go on, mate. What do you reckon, mate? Has he got it?
1204.
1204. What? So you reckon I beat him by 100 watts?
I reckon.
Oh!
That was swap.
Let's see. What you got?
1345.
Oh!
3 seconds.
Jeez! This guy's an absolute machine.
Extra, what, 15 kilos on you probably?
Can't believe he smashed my my power on a a winter steed. Oh, feel emasculated.
I was more worried something would fall off this thing.
He's done it with a bar bag on and everything. Now Chris has got to do it with calf legs.
Yeah, calf legs.
I don't have cafe legs for some reason, that's weird.
Yeah, I haven't actually.
Maybe that's the trick. You got to do a max sprint.
You'd think that would be the worst way to get calf legs, wouldn't you? But oh, cockatoos.
You've been to Australia before, haven't you?
Yeah, quite a few times actually. I absolutely love it here. I'd move here if it wasn't so hard to. They don't seem to want tattooists for some reason.
It doesn't fit under the...
Unfortunately, I'm not a doctor. Well, thanks for showing me around, mate.
Apologies, I didn't bring the weather.
Oh, no, the weather's been alright. You're forgetting I'm an Englishman.
Sure.
This is absolutely beautiful.
No, it's fantastic. Really appreciate you coming up, actually.
No.
It's been fantastic, and like hearing a story about getting into riding. Yeah, it's super cool.
No, thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Great to meet you, mate.
Nice to meet you.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of your trip.
What are you doing, mate?
Oh, I got hours to do.
Wait, you're just going to do laps of here, yeah? Get your quota in. You've done 2 hours already. How many more hours you got?
I'll try and do at least 3.
Oh, yeah.
3 to 3.5 maybe.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do like 22 to 24 hours a week.
Oh, okay. Damn. Well, it obviously shows, mate, because you're smashing it, right?
For like all of this year, I haven't really done that much, just doing more with the team. So
Yeah.
like I'm very motivated now.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, man, good for you.
it's more fun being fit than not. So, yeah.
Lovely to meet you, mate. So that's that. Couple of hours in the bank. Nice little cruisy ride. Thanks so much to the guys for showing me around. Finished off my trip here in Sydney, lovely. As I mentioned earlier, Chris and Jesse are from Nero Racing, and yeah, if you don't know what that's all about, go check that out. They've both got their own channels on YouTube, so yeah, make sure you go subscribe and all that jazz. They're both absolute legends around here, and if you mention Nero Racing, people will certainly know what you're talking about. They're definitely heavy hitters. So yeah, make sure you go check them out. Links in the description and all that. I'm going to end this here because, well, the sky is starting to look pretty grim. So I'm going to duck out while I've got the opportunity to stay dry. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Thanks very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.